universe is a yawning chasm, filled with emptiness and the puerile meanderings of sentience.
Okay. Hello, everyone. It is time for Eternal Dorkness. So, if I remember correctly, where I left off, I think we had just gotten what we needed to start the next chapter? Something like that. So let's just jump right in. Ooh, my sanity's low. Alright. Chapter page, Heresy.
In Europe, during the time of the Inquisition, paranoia and corruption ran deep. With the fear of devilry running rampant, the ancients' corruption extended far beyond mortal knowledge, corrupting all that could be corrupted. My researches uncovered an interesting incident. A Franciscan monk named Paul Luther was traveling through the region of Amiens during the witch hunts of the Inquisition. Now, under martial law, the Inquisition prevented anyone from leaving the town and its nearby cathedral, for everyone was suspect.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Welcome to Oubliette Cathedral.
Brother Luther, I
I'm glad that our sacred order can bestow hospitality on our Franciscan brethren.
I shall not impose, Excellency. I merely request lodging and a viewing of the sacred relic, the Hand of Jude.
Many have traveled far, and even risked their lives for a glimpse of the hallowed relic's true splendor. Of course, it would be wise to keep quiet during your stay. The Inquisition is here for a reason, brother. We seek to purge the deviancy from this town.
Dude, you look like a
I am sure
corpse.
that will not be a problem. Amiens appears to be a peaceful hamlet.
It appears to be, but deviancy is secreted in the most deceptive places, which I believe is the case with Amiens.
Then I wish you luck in your search.
The Inquisition does not need luck, Brother Luther. Faith and purity are our guides.
I think we're playing as the character who was visible in one of the trailers when the game was still on N64. What do I have? Priest's meditation rod is a small staff used as a focus for meditative prayer. Using it will allow Paul to meditate. I have been live for 5 minutes. Why am I already yawning? Good God. Meditating regains and lost sanity. Alright, so that's essentially useless. It would be inappropriate of Paul to leave so soon after his arrival, considering the kindness of His Excellency Felipe Augustine. The door is locked. Go all the way up there. Here. Open door. Alright, well, let's go through it. Let's go see what's up. I require uppies. Ah, it's the bell tower. Okay, I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? Alright, so I don't need to be here yet. So I guess I'm just in the habit of having decaf at night when I'm streaming, but I have... Which one's this again? Ah, the Dunkin' decaf. I've never actually had Dunkin' Donuts coffee from the restaurant, but I've had their K-Cups, so we have a Keurig machine. And the K-Cups are pretty good. It's good coffee. Far from my favorite, but like, it's cheap, it's easy to find, so I like having a variety of coffee on hand. Now my whole family does. We all have like 12 different kinds of coffee.
For the love of God! God! Help! Come quickly!
A murder! A murder most foul! What heresy is this?
I found him lying here, dead. I called the guards.
Is this our first suspect? Make sure no one touches the body. It
must be examined for signs of devilry. As for this man, make sure he doesn't leave the cathedral. We will question him later.
But...
Hold your tongue, Franciscan, or it might bring my wrath upon thee. Who is to say that you did not commit this murder? If you trust in the Almighty, and you are indeed innocent, then you will have nothing to fear.
The door is locked. Luther is being held under arrest, waiting for judgment and trial at the hands of the Inquisition. No, we don't want that, do we? Painting captures Paul's attention. A small emerald, disguised as part of the painting, glints in the candlelight, as though it has some value beyond being a precious gem. Should Paul try to retrieve the emerald? Well, yes.
Are you here to pass sentence on me?
No, I'm here to free you. You are in incredible danger. This cathedral used to be a place of peace. Now many strange things happen here. I don't want you to end up like the others.
What do you mean?
The body you found was Brother Andrew, and he was killed to protect a secret. We can't talk about it here. Find me in the bell tower later, and I shall aid thee further.
Why are you releasing me?
I don't want to see another innocent die like your Franciscan brethren. I have seen Brother Andrew make numerous entries into his journal. This may contain the answers to the cathedral's dark secrets.
What can I do?
If I were you, I'd run.
They will surely hunt me if I run. This has to stop.
Then be it on your own head, Luther. Find Brother Andrew's journals if you can. He spent time in the old tower investigating. I believe I can find the key to the old tower in one of my stores. Later, come find me in the bell tower, and I will give it to you. Be swift. We can't evade them forever.
Alright, so there's only so much I can do with the brightness. I don't think you guys can even see a painting, but there's a painting here. I mean, I can turn the brightness up higher if you guys need me to. There you go. Okay. Is that good enough? Because, I mean, for whatever reason, my capture card in OBS is displaying things at a lower brightness than what I'm actually seeing. So, yeah, okay. So I need to stress that it's much brighter on my monitor for me. So, the game's going to, or the scares are going to be a little off for me now. But I have to do it for you guys' sake so you can actually see what's going on. Oh, guys, look, it's a screaming floor! I am so happy we've seen the screaming floor again. Don't you guys just love the sound? Let me just let you guys soak it all in for a moment. Have you embraced the glorious audio of this room? This isn't funny at all? Well, I think it's fucking hilarious. I thought something was dangling from that. Oh, one moment. So I have my coffee. Really sucks that I'm left-handed, because I keep brushing up against the mic whenever I take a sip of my coffee. That's the room that was locked before. Alright, I'm just gonna... Oh, actually, wait, not. Can I go in here? So this probably isn't smart. Playing the organ is a daunting challenge for someone like Paul, who has no musical talent. Paul could probably play the organ if there was some music to play. What are you looking at, Paul? Oh. The altar is bereft of holy adornment. No crucifix, no Bible, no sacrament of any kind. Paul is disturbed by this sight. What faith does the order practice? I'll play my organ. That is something for Sorrow to say. Ooh, this thing here. Crossbow bolts. Cathedral's tabernacle is fashioned from aged, varnished mahogany. The doors are closed, and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening them manually. There's a door over there. Yep. Okay, so that door is obviously where I'm supposed to go. Is there a door over here? Yes. Excuse me. I'm gonna go check the bell tower. Which is where we were earlier. And see if what's-his-face is there. Whoops. Okay, something's about to happen. Morrowind book noise. I need to play Morrowind again. I haven't played it in a while. I haven't played any Elder Scrolls game in a while. I bought the anniversary update stuff for Switch for Skyrim, and I haven't actually played it since I bought it. Hello. That was easy. I've been kind of trying to resist the urge to play Skyrim, because I'm still working my way through Xenoblade. Alright, well, he's not here yet. Kind of figured, but... you know, didn't hurt to check. Any items for me to pick up? Does not look like it. Still have the up for God fucking. Why is it always Zeno who notices and no one else? Yeah, I'm probably going to commission some kind of background. Or see if I can find a streamer background. At least for now, so that way I don't have to keep swapping it. Because I like swapping it, but... well, I kind of like swapping it. But I have noticed that most streamers, if they don't have a background that's specific to their stream, they just have like a generic background. If they're going to have one. Aoife, the Eldritch Abomination Shark Girl that I raided the other day. She has just a basic background. So, I was thinking of getting something like that. Wouldn't really be too hard to find. Doesn't even need to be that special. That looks gruesome. God. I'm good. I'm good. Woodcut shows an act of blasphemy. A host of demons prey upon humans like they were playthings, disemboweled by mocking demons, eaten or tortured by other carnal deviant acts. Sounds like a good time. Maybe one in chest sits against the room's wall. It appears to be old and worn. Should Paul open the chest? Oh, hell yeah. Give me that. Woodcut depicting the effects of a plague. The spirit of death incarnate casts final judgment over a wealth of victims. The rack carries robes and cloaks for ceremonial use. As Paul draws the robes back, something tumbles from inside. Podium key. Is that the shit bucket? Why are you even looking at the... Alright, buddy. Alright, podium key. Simple podium and lectern provides a platform for a priest giving a sermon to his congregation. There's a drawer recessed inside it. See, if this was Silent Hill, I wouldn't have to manually do this. A diary page lies inside the open drawer. Should Paul take it? Yes. Diary, Brother Andrew, page 1. Oh god, that was a strong yawn. What the hell? It is 23 minutes into stream, and I have yawned 3 times. What the fuck? I have finally arrived at... I don't remember how it was pronounced. Amiens. And my pilgrimage to see the hand of Jude draws to a close. I cannot wait to lay eyes upon the sacred relic. My journey here has been arduous, and it shall be good to relax for a while in this peaceful village. Amiens is full of good people, strong in their faith and their role in our world. If the blight of witchcraft is present in this world, then I doubt it is in Amiens. Boring game? No, I'm just tired. Okay, I'm making myself contagious with my own yawns. Because I just yawned again. I guess we'll go to the bell tower now. I swear there's nothing wrong with me. This is where we were imprisoned. I'm on drugs. Am I? Am I though? Oh, sorry, what is drugs? God, I'd forgotten about that. Alright, no custodian. Alright. Check back here. A framed fragment of written verse. It is in Latin and makes references mostly to diabolical entities and how man is dominated by them if he strays from the rights of protection. Somber portrait of a monk. Alright. Somber portrait of a monk stares. Alright, yeah, so the same dialogue. Alright, so I have an emerald on me that I use. I didn't actually check the tabernacle again. Got swag and I'm trying to make it look good. This is a staircase of some sort. It is. Okay. The desk bears a leather-bound book. Book of Reliquies. Give me that. Personal effects of a priest are scattered across the shelves. Rosary beads, a crucifix, and a variety of other small holy items. Paul believes they must have been Brother Andrew's. Excuse me. This is the Forgeries of the Reliquaries, dating back to the late 13th century, exquisitely illuminated and bound with hard leather. It reads, doubtless, many obscure orders requiring more income than can be garnered from the tithe resorted to forging ancient relics to bring people from outside their region to their diocese, and thus become more lucrative. While it could be said that a false hope is still hope, relics such as Cuthbert's jawbone, the hand of Jude, and the infamous thigh-bone flute of Connaught, while being forgeries, deceive the righteous unjustly. Their existence as true relics is the utmost heresy. Ah, so he's trying to say if the hand of Jude is fake. Or if it's the real deal. The bellows mechanism supplies the organ upstairs with air. It requires an expert hand and attention to keep in working order. Alright, did it say return? Near the organ, a steel mace is mounted on the back wall by means of a display armature. Yep. And that. Spike, if I like creepy whispering, I might like Hellblade. I want to play Hellblade. I'd probably stream it, so I have to decide what I'm going to do about the PS4 and decide if I'm going to actually stream from the PS4 or not, because if I'm not, I can just buy it on Steam. Excuse me a moment. Having some more coffee. something else in here with me. Oh, Christ. Ow. Oh, that was a different one. Come on, go to purple. Come on. Oh, wait, no, I see. What's this do? Wait a minute. It restores my magic. Fuck you. A wine cask used for maturing wine. The wine inside this one must be very strong for it seeps through the crack, filling the air with a heady aroma. Oh, this one's empty. Knocking on this cask results in a hollow thud. It is empty. But why, when all the others are full of maturing wine? Turn the spigot. Cool. A secret passageway. Alright, Dorkness is not coming. Did Hellblade's sequel ever come out, by the way? I don't remember if it actually came out or not. Not yet? Okay. Ooh, ow. Wait a minute. Alright, so I didn't mean to interact with that, but actually that gives me a better look at the enemy, and he's green. There's a massive granite vault carved with hideous bas-reliefs. Scratch marks running along the floor make it appear that the crypt has been moved many times. Alright. Chant item cast. Alright, so he's green. If I remember correctly, blue beats red, red beats green, green beats blue. So I want red. Paul has found a sapphire. Alright, bear with me, guys, for a little bit. Okay, well, that was supposed to be a Sanity effect, but that was more funny than anything else. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. Hidden in the alcoves of this mausoleum lie the remains of departed monks. Some have turned to dust, others have grotesquely withered, leaving husks of bone and leathery skin. Ugh. Yeah, might as well top off. Alright, now, if you don't mind bearing with me for a little bit, I need to refill my magic meter. Otherwise, this is going to be a bit of a problem later. I refill it by moving. I think it was a sanity effect, actually. So, my sanity is pretty low. I'm going to keep it low so we actually get to see the sanity effects. Because if I keep restoring my sanity, we don't actually get to see them. And I'd like for us to see them. Alright, that should be high enough. This pedestal has 3 small indentations adorning its top, arranged in a circular formation. Each socket appears to be waiting for something. Alright, there's a gem I'm missing. I don't need to open that door. I believe now I go to the bell tower. So I noticed the timeline has been hopping around a little bit. Because we were in the 70s with the Indiana Jones fucker. And we were in the 1700s with the older member of the Roivas family. Uh-oh, that's creepy Grandpa.
Help me, Grandpa. I can't take this anymore.
Don't be so weak, Alex. You have a stronger mind than this. I didn't bring up a weakling. Not a scared wretch of a girl.
You kept all this from me. You kept me alone. You shared nothing with me.
I couldn't. I could never give you the burden. I just wanted you to grow up. To grow up and leave me alone. Why couldn't you have been killed with your parents?
Daddy?
This can't be happening!
Grandpa, why are you such an asshole? I don't know what that was. Boomers, am I right? Well, yeah. Boomers. Boomer by here. God, I need to see if I can get Left 4 Dead 2 working again. It just won't fucking work on my laptop. I don't know why. Paul is nervous about ringing the bell, fearing his own capture. It is the custodian's task to ring the bell at appropriate times. Perhaps it will be violated to ring it. I'm gonna ring it anyways.
Ah, Brother Luther, not a moment too soon. As you have noticed, dread things inhabit this place. Shambling corpses, and worse.
There is darkness at work here, in the midst of the Inquisition.
I suspect it is worse than that, but I have no proof. Brother Andrew knew this also, and paid the price for it.
Why are you telling me this?
Perhaps you can finish off what Andrew started. Take this key. It unlocks the old tower. It has been sealed off since the Inquisition arrived.
I intend to uncover the truth behind this.
If you manage to uncover the source of darkness, return here, and I will do everything I can to help. Till then, brother, may your faith protect you.
Okay. Hello? Oh. Well, that was one sanity effect that I was looking for. There's another one that takes it a step further. And that's one that I really want to see. I won't say what it is just yet. I feel like these areas are getting longer. Excuse me. We've been here a while. That better not be... That better be something important.
This isn't really happening!
There's nothing there, my dude. You too suffer from sanity effects, don't we all? Wait a minute, we've been here before. Oops, I just bumped my desk. So the one problem with assigning spells is the enemy types. You have to factor it into the type of enemy you're dealing with. Hey, wait a minute, we were playing as him earlier. I should have saved. There's the ruby and the sword. I don't know if I need to go up here. I'm going to. Sheet of music. Page. Alright. Just stuff about the books. The Diary of Brother Andrew, page 2. I suppose it is understandable that they will not show me the hand of Jude on such little notice, but I must confess that the preparations they make are most unusual. No acts of consecration, no daily prayer or worship, are demonstrated by this strange order. One wonders if they are holy at all, let alone being under the auspices of the Grand Inquisition. God fucking damn it, I can't read. Perhaps it is my naivete of our faith? There are many practices associated with it, and they differ greatly from region to region. Perhaps Amiens is merely more eccentric than others. Auspicious. Gotcha. That is a new power circle. Circle of power. Paul has acquired a 5-point circle of power. Now each of the 3-point spells can be powered up by using the power rune. Alright, so now I go down, I guess. Back into the wine cellar. What? Oh. Alright. Okay.
What's going on here?
Alright. I don't get that joke. Wait, Paul Eden, isn't that a voice actor? Yeah, I think I know who Paul Eden is. I think he is in this game, because I swear we heard him earlier. Yeah, I don't know who all the voice actors in this. I just know Alexandra is voiced by Jennifer Hale. And she's the one that I got the game signed by. Here, a bandit. This guy's played by Paul Eden. What else has Paul Eden done? Because I definitely know that name. There's that statue again. Huh?
This isn't really happening!
Yeah, it was interesting. Grandpa and Ben 10. Okay, I had a feeling. That's who it was. He must have an impressive vocal range because I didn't recognize him. Guys, oh, there is definitely a bandit out. Alright, well there. Alright, let me just do the thing real quick. Birds are going off. An effigy of a monk reclining on a sacrificial altar. Excuse me. A deep groove bisects his chest. The monk's face looks almost exactly like the custodian. The inscription reads, "Only when thy friend is sacrificed, when his cries fill the air, will the great doors be opened to thee." Yeah, you know, for a Nintendo game, this game actually has an impressive voice cast. Especially, like, for this era. Alright, that door is locked. Gamecube, stop doing that. It scares me. Those guys look a little different than what I've been dealing with. Arcane documents and treatments of the demonic arts. Paul daren't touch them for fear of the taint of evil. So like the devil's asshole or something? As further proof of the heresy within this dark cathedral, a table bears arcane documents. Diagrams and sigils pertaining to demonic craft are scattered across the recently used table. This shelf appears to be recessed into the wall, not quite as flush as the others in the room. Almost as if it could slide inward. Yeah. Let me save first. By adding Pargan runes to a spell, it can be powered up, intensifying its effects. A torn diary page has been placed on the shrine. A blasphemous shrine stands at the end of the room, dedicated to an unholy god. Paul can sense its evil and finds it difficult to approach. Alright, so I'm missing one rune and one circle of power. Let me, check something real quick. Recover. Narakoth and Santak. I could probably power up some of these. Enchant item. Where are you? Interbach and Megamore. Oh, Anterbach. Okay. That I don't need to worry about. That I should. Bankarok and Redgormor. Probably don't need to worry about that. Don't care. Shield, we got me, Bankarok and Santak. There we go. Okay. So let's see here. I think I need to kill the custodian. How much you want to bet I kill the custodian, find the source of the darkness, and then the Inquisition finds me and decides that I am evil because I killed the custodian? The camera angle here is different. Oh dear.
Brother Andrew suspected Augustine all along. I managed to find remnants of his journal, and it all points to Augustine's involvement with a paganistic cult operating inside the cathedral.
Aye, the cathedral's dark secret has been uncovered. I too suspected this, but was too afraid to act. Augustine himself is a heretic.
He has covered his tracks well, claiming that the sacred relic, the Hand of Jude, was stored here. He had those who came to see it murdered. The Hand of Jude never existed.
And with that realization, the trap closes, brother. My days here are numbered. I awoke to find this cruel dagger placed upon my pillow this morn. It can only mean one thing. I know too much, and they are moving to silence me. I can only hope that what little faith I have left is enough to save my soul. Please, take this thing away from me. Its very sight troubles me to no end.
Okay, I see. We stab it into
Your
the
faith
thing.
protect thee, Brother Luther. For that's all you have.
I really need to play Skyrim again. And Morrowind. And Oblivion. You mentioning the Morrowind book noise has, oh, hello. Been making me think of, Elder Scrolls again. It's been a while since I last played it. Faith in this sick fucking dagger, bitch. Oh, hello. Well, I actually can't equip the dagger. You're always thinking about CES, mainly the Argonians. Same. Oh, there was a second one. Good husbands. Would say good wives, but in Skyrim they all sound like smokers.
Is it really happening?
Yeah, that is one of the best things about ESO. I have it on Steam. I really need to give it another shot. Because I tried to play it on PS4 when it was free for a bit. And I just couldn't get into it. I really need to give it another shot. Nethlek and Red Gormar. Alright. I might as well finish this off while I'm here. Tier and air attack. Animal Crossing and Mario Maker 2 and Splatoon 2 all got updates? What the fuck do they add? What do the updates do? Wait a minute. That's odd. Narrowcath and Red Gormar. I just want to double check something. Alright, so it definitely is a spell. I just haven't unlocked it yet. Probably minor fixes. It also might be anti-piracy measures or something like that. Dangling from worn iron chains, burning censers fill the room with the fetid incense. A crid smoke rises from what can only be burning flesh.
This isn't really happening!
Lying in a pool of his own blood is the custodian, Paul's only ally in his fight against the darkness. His soul no doubt lingers, fused to an altar on which his life has been taken, watching over his own rapidly cooling corpse. Feeling all hope escape him, Paul's situation is suddenly 1,000 times more desperate than before. Now he is alone. Alone against the eternal darkness. Bernie Sanders, god damn it, Val.
You are a clever man, Brother Luther. Wanting answers to clarify your new position as fugitive, you seek them out, and this is what you find.
Excuse me.
Tell me, what does a man such as yourself think of when he finds a viper's nest of heresy? When he finds the very source of corruption?
I think of irony. Irony of what you, masquerading as a member of the Inquisition, stand for. And that you stand for evil.
Evil is merely a perspective which no longer concerns me, Luther. You will be executed in the most painful manner imaginable. After we have broken your frail body and mind in the name of our true Lord, Chattoya. Come, my children. Feast on this morsel.
Bro, you had a sword a moment ago. Just use it.
Return to our preparations.
Why was there a panther noise in there? His name is Mr. Meow. This really can't be happening. Hey, hon. Is your internet any better? Alright, I have a feeling this chapter is coming to an end. And then after I get out of this chapter, I'm going to replace my drink. It's decent at the moment. Well, that's good. I don't know if you want me disclosing what state you're in right now, or if you already have or not, but how is it? So this store is decorated more than most. It's probably because people here have given up on using the internet. Still some delay. Yeah, I figured. Wow, it's not Ohio. She didn't go to Ohio. I know where she went, and it's not Ohio. I don't know if she wants me saying where she is, though. Okay, yeah, so she's just gonna say she went to Alabama. Yeah, I'm very sorry to hear you're in Alabama, hon, but I hope you have a good time there. Despite it being, you know, Alabama. Don't I have a friend in Alabama? I'll have to ask her. The store is decorated more than most within the catacombs. Sensing an immense evil behind this door, Paul wonders if the ceremony the monk had mentioned earlier is taking place behind it. Should Paul enter and put an end to the heresy? Yes. I swear this was in the N64 trailer that I posted before. I distinctly remember this room. Foobar. Or Foobar. I wonder if that's going to be the final boss.
This is the one that seeks to do combat with me.
Your task, my liege and greater guardian, is to guard this place. Do not worry about this worm. His kind yelps in terror at the sight of your mightiness. We will dispose of him ourselves.
F.
If I am to guard this place, then I will do it as I see fit. Be gone, leave me, and I will guard the artifact as you have instructed.
Well, I said the final boss. I'm not on the final chapter. But that was Paul Eating's character who just got fucking pulped. Alex found a note from Edward. My dearest Alex, I'm glad that you have followed my paper trail thus far. I knew I could depend on you. This will be the hardest part of your journey. Look for the 88 keys to continue your journey into the past. Your loving grandfather, Edward. 88 keys. Why did you specifically have to pick that number? Alright. So, we're going to leave the game paused for a moment. Bear with me. I'm going to get a drink. Because coffee dehydrates me. So, give me a moment. I'll be back. Sorry for the delay there. I was watching Bandit. Bandit has a toilet paper roll in his house, and he was just throwing it around, and I was watching him. Yeah. Wait, ARMS got an update? That was from the first year of the Switch. Well, I mean, so was Splatoon 2, I guess. Alright, so we're looking for the 88 keys. I don't know why it's specifically 88. That number is a bad number, just so y'all know. I will not explain it here, you just need to know that it's bad. Yeah, I know when you had to explain it to me. Maybe dragons here. Yeah, sure. I hear something spooking me. Alright, I don't think I do anything here yet. Okay, that was not a good sound. Alright, let's see. Need to explore a little bit here. Oh. It's just a rat. Oh! Oh! You're gonna open your eyes, aren't you?
The darkness is coming.
How many keys are on a piano? Seeing the piano stirred up distant recollections of Paul Luther's story in Alex's mind. The echoes of those notes within the cathedral echo also within her own consciousness. Her hands are drawn to the keys, almost of their own accord, should Alex play the piano. Forbidden City.
Who are you?
I am your lord and conqueror.
What manner of forsaken being are you?
So, you can see me in my true form. You are a gifted man. Take this one and use him as the foundation for the pillar. He is special and should be given a special place among the suffering.
Oh, babe, do you have jerky? I haven't had good jerky in a while. By the way, babe, do you remember the French guy who was visiting the monks in the tower looking for Charlemagne and the bishop? We actually killed his zombie version just not too long ago. So let's see, what chapter are we on now? Okay, we are on chapter 8. There are 12 chapters in the game, so we are likely finishing this on Wednesday.
Much has been written about the exploits of conquerors. In the context of history, one man's champion is another man's nemesis, hero or murderer. Much has been written, but what has not is far more interesting. The Tome of Eternal Darkness mentions a Venetian artist and architect of the Renaissance named Roberto Bianchi. Roaming abroad to find inspiration, he was captured by a warlord expanding his empire. He forced Roberto to use his architectural and engineering skills to construct a monument to his greatness.
Also,
To
yes, I
complete
heard the
his
skip
task,
too. The GameCube
He
collect
must
again.
survey the site.
It seems to be specifically doing it with this game because we recently played Kirby Air Ride and had no issues.
Survey the site quickly, dog. And maybe you'll live long enough to see the sacrament's construction. Did you think we would trust you, Bianchi? Even though you are graced with the generosity of our liege, you are still his prisoner. As I said, finish your work quickly, and maybe we'll drag you out of this hole.
Roberto must survey the ruins of the ancient temple. The rooms he must survey can be found on the map. Only when these areas have been inspected can the construction begin. Foundation for the monument has been constructed, but it has suffered some damage. The rest of the complex is unknown. Roberto must discover it if construction can continue. A forensic worker looking for answers to questions that can't be answered. He hopes Roberto is there to save them and longs to see his family and friends once he escapes. Yeah, I mean, like, if we help them, they might kill us. If we don't help them, they'll kill us. So, like, we lose either way. Looks like there's a path here. Hello. Getting nowhere. Why did they give me the option to attack him? There are enemies that look like regular humans because they kind of just carve out their organs and then wear their skin. And it's kind of a fake out thing. So some of the humans we've seen walking around have actually been enemies. And some of the humans have been suspicious but not enemies, and if you kill them you get a decent loss to your sanity. Yeah, I'll stay over this area. The structure around here shows signs of stress. It is far from sound. Perhaps with some reinforcement it might be able to suit the requirements of the monument. I can't talk to these guys. Safe. What's so funny about Thuthosamugus? The lever is situated near the gate. Should Roberto pull the lever? Yes. Instant death. walls are bleeding again. Look at the crossbow again. The man babbles incoherently about worms devouring his countrymen, and that Roberto will be next. I will take that crossbow, and I will place it in my pocket. Dust and rock falls from the roof through the fault in the stone. It is difficult for Roberto to assess how sturdy the place is, but it needs a lot of reinforcement if it is to be built upon. If you didn't hear my answer to the question of why I can attack the humans. Ooh, hello. Gosh darn it. Is the internet fucking up again, hon? The worker is surprised to see Roberto. He confesses to cowardice as he stayed behind while others ventured further into the complex. When the screams of the others echoed from the walls, he dared not move. Alright, fine, we're doing this. Purple. 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 Collapsed roof and scaffolding prevents Roberto from proceeding further down this corridor. I'm sorry, hon. That better not reset the room. Babe, I'm sorry to say this, but if it's buffering too much, it might be better if you just wait until you can watch the VOD. bastard. Summon zombie scroll. I think I know what that is. I'm just gonna ignore that bastard. Oh yeah, this game has infighting. But these kind of are rival gods, I guess. Another worker's corpse. This time slashed from behind as he ran from his attacker, hoping for escape. I have to know. I want to be honest. I don't know what I expected. I had to know. I just had to know. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I saved right before I did it. Ravaged corpses litter the room. Their flesh has been devoured in places, and decomposition has already set in. These guys gonna be zombies. Nope. You have a good night, hon. Sorry you can't watch. Hello. It's locked. No, one is not. Although crumbling in places, the structure of this area could be braced to provide enough of a foundation for the monument. Oh my god. Target the damn enemies! Oh my god, target the enemy's head, please. Alright, so, Sorrow, if you're just now watching the VOD, or are watching the VOD and have gotten to this point, that's what I meant by I can target the humans. Because they're enemies. Or because they might be enemies. It's Among Us. More likely, it's inspired by The Thing, which is one of the things that Among Us is most likely referencing. You'll bear with me a moment. I do need to walk a little bit to get my magic up. In case I need a panic heal. So, by the way, I never mentioned it, but the drink that I got was a nice fresh glass of lemonade. I do like me some lemonade. I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but I love lemon-flavored things. What are you looking at? Nothing. Like, my favorite fruit is strawberry, but I absolutely love lemons. So, for anyone who happens to be chatting, what are your favorite fruits? Now, to be clear, I don't like eating lemons necessarily, but I love lemon-flavored things. Well, you don't have to make everything horny. Also, I'm not a fruit, thank you very much. No. Kill the... Oh my god. There we go. So that guy over there is a little preoccupied. Guys, we've been in this room before. A mode of molten rock and fire prevents access to the room's center, in which a curious shrine stands. Confused by the layout, Roberto ponders its purpose and reason, and finds none. There's a key placed on the pedestal. It glints in the room's soft light. Alright, Belle, see ya. I don't think there's anything I can do here. I need that key, but I don't have a way of grabbing it. I'm not even facing it. Oh, wait a second. It's red. Oh, hey, hon. There it is. You're using a hotspot? Yeah, I mean, if you get the right mobile connection, you can actually get a really good connection even for streaming. Oh, that's not what I... Alright. By the way, even these zombies can sometimes have the, other fuckers on them. Yeah, ones that can... Oop. Didn't we find a ruby effigy as the Indiana Jones guy? Because I think we did, and we never actually used it. go here first. That's a drop, it looks like. Oh, Xeno must be covering up Bandit. A hideous bas-relief adorns the monolith. Humans thrown into a nest of huge worms. The people have been sacrificed, ingested by the worms to fuel some unknown, unfathomable process. This carving depicts a man's skeletal remains in the cruel embrace of a multitude of worm-like creatures. Are these the things that killed the men in this room? Oh, worm? The dilapidated roof appears to be collapsing in several areas and with a lot of reinforcement. Workers will have a daunting task ahead of them. Are you evil now? Nope. Sure. Alright, that's my way out of here. And then over here. I have no idea what you're talking about, hon. Oop. I think I'm familiar with the meme you're talking about. Oop. I don't know why he just instantly died. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, hon, you're right. You're right. I forgot about that. I have that now. I think there was something I could do with the Indiana Jones guy with sending a trapper somewhere as well. Alright, if I don't need a trapper. I'm just gonna run past. Because that guy is really hard to kill without a stronger weapon. I can't easily tell what alignment he is. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah. Do that. And that. Some my lemonade. I believe that's the artifact.
Venture no further, or be struck down where you stand.
Who? What?
I am the guardian of this temple, the Forbidden City. None shall enter except the chosen. Speak. You are the chosen. For many years I have tested those who came here, and all have failed. You are unaffected by the power I wield, and thus must surely be the chosen.
I?
Once I was as you were, confused and without answers, yet they came in time. Now my duty is complete. I can finally rest. My sacrifice was not in vain.
Roberto can feel the acidic touch of the artifact's magic reaching toward him. Using a shred of cloth from his robes to shield his hands, he retrieves the hovering artifact. That's the ruby effigy we found as Indiana Jones guy. This room appears to be an incredibly ancient shrine to the ancients, as noted in the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Could this be what Roberto's captor seeks to preserve with his monument? Roberto has completed his survey of the complex. Now he can return to the surface and report his findings to his captor. Yeah, this is on top of what we saw before with Kareem. We're just gonna let my sanity stay low. don't care. Incredibly ancient shrine of the ancients. Yeah, that is the Department of Redundancy Department. Stop draining my health, you bitch. I forgot about the trappers here, too. Just running into all of them. They don't hurt me, they just kind of waste time. Oh, there's a big boy over there. Oh, please don't be blocking my path. I'll say, yeah, he can reach me from there. That's not what I wanted, but it's fine. He is probably in the way, so I need to... do this. Okay, that is absolute bullshit, and you know it. He's out of my way. Alright, so my hope is I can get over there. That works. We telefragged him. Oh, Unreal Tournament would be so proud. You guys like the ominous whispering and noises? I think it adds to the atmosphere.
This isn't really happening!
I was gonna say, I don't remember it looking like that before. He didn't take very long to kill. There's the ladder.
And what news do you bring me, Architect?
The foundations are infested. Demons and devils. Many lives will be lost if you try to build there.
You have done well to complete your goal, Bianchi. The construction will continue as planned.
But the demons! You'd be insane to build there.
Silence, dog! What dwells beneath the Forbidden City is the very reason it was built. For you to understand, you must witness it firsthand. Let me educate you. Guards! Put this one with the others of the sacrifice. I am the Scourge of God, appointed to chastise you, since no one knows the remedy for your iniquity except me. You are wicked, but I am more wicked than you, so be silent. Now you, Architect, you are about to make your largest contribution to this project.
This is Sparta. We needed this as Sparta remix of this, but this can't be happening. Lunacid? I don't know what that is. Alright, we got 45 minutes left. I don't know how much I can do in that amount of time. Zeno, what are you taking notes for? What? Wait. Oh. No, wait, hold on. Oh, it's this sanity effect. Okay.
This
yeah.
isn't really happening.
That was one of the sanity effects I was waiting for. Makes you think you're deleting your save file. Unfortunately, I already knew about it. Alright. What chapter am I on? I believe I should be on chapter 9 at the moment, because I think we just finished chapter 8. Yeah, we just finished chapter 8. Is the book flying around again? Yep. So let's see. Checking all the rooms as my throat gurgles. I will have to look out for it, hon. Oh, what the f- Is this the sanity effect? Hey buddy, how's it going? Her name is literally Cheryl the Crow. Amazing. Do I have anything that could light it up? No. Alright. So it won't let me stay in that one room for long, the one that's got no light. Anything in the museum I'd need a zombie for? Don't think so. Still one other room I haven't looked in yet. From what I remember, this is used at the very end of the game, so I don't need to worry about it yet. But I don't know what else I can do at the moment. There is something tending the fireplace. Alright, so I'm on chapter 9 at the moment, or at least I will be. So 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 4 chapters. So I'm assuming the final chapter is going to involve that locked door, because that leads to the mausoleum. That's actually where we're trying to get to, is we're trying to get in there. The telescope puzzle, I can't do anything with yet. There seems to be a door missing in this hallway that I don't know what I can do with. This room is too dark. And then there's here. So I'm kind of at a loss. And we are starting to run out of time, so I'm not going to have enough time to do a whole chapter. Hello. Something disappearing in here. Yeah, if you could point me in the right direction. Because I'm a bit lost at the moment. I know there's 3 rooms that I eventually need to mess with. I don't actually know if this leads anywhere, though. So yeah, a little assistance would be nice. Oh my god. Gladiuson is what the guide says to do next. But that's the room we've been reading the Tome of the Eternal Darkness in. Why would I go back there? Every time we finish a chapter, we end up in that room, because that's where she's reading the book in. Okay.
This can't be happening.
Oh, hello. Because I got the Gladius in here. Ah. An unseen force guides Alex. That's the monument. There's also something bleeding above us. An unseen force guides Alex's hand toward the painting, compelling her to look behind it. She reaches out and pulls back the painting and discovers a chapter page hidden behind it. Yes. A sense of familiarity overcomes her, and as that chapter page comes to her fingers, so does the realization that Roberto's spirit is aiding her. Alex has found a chapter page entitled A War to End All Wars. Alright, so I'm probably going to end it here. A dirt falling from the ceiling. Yeah, see, I turned around the moment I got in here, because I assumed I had to be elsewhere.
The Black Guardian grows restless, my liege. Its hunger increases, and the binding continues to weaken. We feed it flesh, but I fear it will not guard the relic too much longer.
There is no choice in the matter. It must remain and guard the artifact until the time of planetary alignment. After that, the Guardian may return to its lair. Our master does not like failure. It is imperative to keep the binding intact.
Then we have to find more flesh and bone.
Let me have a look at this room one more time. Gothic Cathedral. That's where the two French guys were. One was Luther. That is the temple that the chick was in, which is also where Kareem ended up, and the Indiana Jones guy and the Roman centurion, because that's one of the puzzles. That's the monument from Roberto. That's where the Gladius was. I don't think we've seen that yet. That would be the temple, most likely, from the outside. And that's probably something from the temple. Okay. So, since I couldn't save at any point, I'm just going to continue for the 30 minutes that are still left in stream. So that'll be chapter 9. So we are almost definitely finishing the game on Wednesday. I may go a bit late and start
redefined how mankind looked at war and the value of human life. Over 19,000 men lost their lives every day in the trenches of the Somme. Some say uselessly, some invoke a higher cause. I read accounts of the slaughter from many journalists who spent time in the trenches, but I found the account of a certain Peter Jacob to be the most horrible of all. His implication about the ancients' involvement with the war was hideous and so obvious. With the horror of the Battle of the Somme scant miles away and the distant echoes of pounding artillery, a young journalist named Peter Jacob researched his latest story from the front lines. His grim task brought him to Oubliette Cathedral, now transformed into a field hospital.
I find no solace in the purpose behind all the senseless violence that surrounds me. Young men die at a rate unheard of in centuries of warfare. Shelling, machine guns, mustard gas, rip, pierce, burn their flesh. Men soak gauze in their own urine to stop the insidious gas. The hospitals here cannot cope with the torrent of wounded.
Yeah, that's for taking photos. An old coin marked in a peculiar manner. It has held sentimental value for someone. Whoever holds the penny will undoubtedly receive good fortune. Oh, fucking God, Jesus Christ. Yeah. First letter from Private Reginald Jackson to his love, Margaret. I was admitted to this hospital on Tuesday. The damage caused to my legs was slight, but there's no way that I could ever walk normally again. I hate this place. Every day I am reminded that I will never be able to do the things I love. The hospital is a very strange place. Converted from an old cathedral, there is an odd atmosphere around it, silent but for the words of the wounded, calling out in the night. There is no doubt it is haunted. What I find most odd in this place is that you never see anyone leave during the day. It's not right. No goodbyes or farewells, just an empty bed when you wake. Guys, I think the bad guys started World War I in order to turn that cathedral into a field hospital so they could feed the Guardian. I was trying to... Okay. The guard shifts about, obviously bored of this duty and awaiting a replacement or perhaps a call to arms. The war being so close, a curfew has been imposed. Traveling outside the hospital is not a safe thing to do. Since intruders will likely be shot on sight, Peter decides to remain inside. Stacked deeply in the landing, crates of medical supplies await use. Syrettes of morphine, bandages, tourniquets, antiseptics, the list goes on and on. Soldier's letter again. Second letter from Private Reginald Jackson. I've been here for over a week now, and there is no word on when I will be allowed to leave. Strange things have happened. At night, the sounds of the hospital change. Echoes of voices that don't belong to anyone haunt the walls and corridors. The restless ghosts, perhaps? Or sounds of movement? Or whispers? I have seen war firsthand. The sounds at night in this hospital scare me more than I ever thought possible. What is going on here at night? Why do I feel so threatened? My fears are worsened by the talk of the other young soldiers. One said he had heard cries for help in the middle of the night, cries that were only answered by snarls of rage and not compassion. Another said Lance Corporal Haskell has not been discharged, but had gone missing. I stared at his empty bed with a sense of unholy dread gnawing at my heart. There is a game that this is reminding me that I need to play, and I may play it on stream. I might not, though, because it might make me a mess. It's called Valiant Hearts: The Great War. And it's about World War I. It used the UbiArt engine, which I think is no longer in use, which also powered Rayman Origins, Rayman Legends, and Child of Light. Yeah, I have it on Switch. I've been meaning to play it for quite some time. I am debating if I want to play it on stream or not, because it's probably going to break me. Can I attack the guard? Probably not a good idea. He has a gun, I don't. The soldier is rather distressed. Perhaps he has lost a lot of friends to the trenches of the Somme. He confides that the only stories are sad ones, and that the only true heroes are in the mortuary. With a motherly voice, the nurse advises Peter to get some rest. Fuck you, I'm wandering around. Alright, that is a reveal invisible spell. But I need the Tome of Darkness. Peter finds a sealed envelope that seems to have been left behind. An official note on Army Regulations stationery that reads, Private Thompson, by order of Lieutenant Hargraves on behalf of HRH George V, you are to leave your post of duty and rally in the street outside Oubliette Cathedral. Further orders will be presented at the rallying point. God save the King. Abruptly, the guard asks if Peter has clearance for the old tower, as it is a restricted area. These orders are intended for someone else. Soldiers rather... okay. Guard frowns and ushers Peter away from the organ. He explains that it is one of the few antiques in the region that has so far survived the war. That while he's alive, it will remain intact. Oh yeah, in times of war, whenever someone, or a country, or army rather, is occupying a region, one of the very first things they tend to do is destroy the cultural artifacts of the other region. Guard quietly but strongly points out that the area is off limits to civilians. Alright. Well, I don't think I need the Oop. Faint sound of moaning emanates from behind the lemon veils. Whispered utterances, frantic prayers to loved ones, words offered only by those who face their mortality. I think I figured out who Private Thompson is. Guard unfolds the orders and begins to read them before exclaiming, Bloody hell, lad! We must be on the offensive. I'm never doing that accent again. Following the orders, he takes leave of his post. Stacked like logs, Peter stands before the price of human war. The bloodied corpses of young men who have made the ultimate sacrifice to defend their own countries and those of others. Up. It's the screaming floor again. Oh wait, I didn't see these before. Hell yeah. That's right, he was supposed to be the good guy, but he wasn't. I already looked at you. Anthony. That was the French guy. We actually killed him. Bianchi. Brother Luther. Maximilian Roivas. Now, if you'll notice, there's one character who is actually missing. That's the Indiana Jones guy, because he actually survived. He made it out, and he actually delivered the Heart of Mantarok to, oh god. Oh shit. He actually delivered the Heart of Mantarok to, Edward Roivas. Yeah, I don't exactly have a great means of defending myself, so I can only really stun enemies. Is it out of ammo? There's revolver ammo. Hey, that's Anthony's sword. Alright, I can actually kill these fuckers now. What? So I went up to the bell tower. I don't need to go back over there. Well, I don't know if the shells can be reused per se, but unless you can actually do something with them, I doubt they'd be all that useful. I don't know anything about guns, so... That's odd. Alright, can't save. Oh, there's something on the thing. Rifle. Shooting music. instead of power. Revolver ammo. Yeah, I just don't know if he can actually do anything with the shells. Because without a way of actually making the cartridges for bullets, I don't think you can really do anything. It's a rifle ammunition. Workings of the pipe organ have remained most of the same since installation. Originally, the bellows were driven manually, now they are steam-powered and the organ controlled electrically. This might be one of the oldest restored pipe organs in the world. Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly kind of talking out of my ass here because I don't know anything about guns. So. Alright, so bumping into them just does that. Got it. Oh, excuse me. Perched on the wall beside the generator is an open-faced fuse box. The fuse appears to be missing. There's no clue where it could be. Babe, I'm pretty confident the soldiers want nothing to do with keepsakes from the war. Given that this is World War I, this was a horrific war. The soldiers either want to die or go home. They would probably never want anything to do with war again. Soldier's body lies on the floor. Far from the front line, this poor man met his end. His fate is far removed from his brothers in arms, a victim of the cathedral, rather than by bullet or bayonet. That's supposed to reveal that, because that's something telling me to use reveal invisible. I have to kill all the enemies? There's no enemies here. I'm going to be ending stream in a moment anyways. I am fairly confident that I am supposed to use reveal invisible on that. Oh, there is... Can't save here. Zeno, you don't mind... Oh, no. I guess I'll have to figure it out next time, because I'm about to end. I'm assuming the fuse is over there. I mean, it's gotta be.
This isn't really happening!
You got into the basement? I was in the basement. I just got out of there. I found some ammo. I turned on the steam. And the generator would not turn on because of the fuse box. That was a sanity effect. That's not what I want. You checked the breaker box. I did. I know what a blue screen of death is, hon. Perched on the wall beside the generator is an open-faced fuse box. The fuse appears to be missing. There's no sign of where it could be. So yeah. There's a fuse missing. It's the same room, and I can't see shit in here. Put the... That's fine, huh? That is very true. Okay. Who would think of that? Something is bleeding. Yeah, I never would have thought of putting the penny in the fuse box. Literally never would have come to mind. Hello, where'd you come from? I see you coming up from behind. Yes, play the organ. Door handle. Alright, I don't know what the door handle was used for. Unless you want to bet. That now that I have the door handle, I can reveal invisible. Hang on a second.
Deep into that.
Hang on a second. There's something wrong here. Okay, I did actually lose progress because of that. But yeah. That was the sanity effect. Because if it was an actual error, it wouldn't have let me reset. I probably wasn't supposed to actually hit the reset button. Get off me. That is the sanity effect that I wanted to see, by the way. That is the main one and probably the most memorable, where it makes you think your Gamecube is reset. So I'm glad we got that on video. I probably should not have hit the reset button. back down here so I can save. And then see if I can make the door appear now. Nope. Alright, so I don't know where this door handle goes to, but I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer, because there was a door down here that I couldn't open. I think I might need to go to the old tower then. Now that the power's back on. Probably more I can do over there. Alright, well. What level was the reveal invisible spell? Well, I used the 5-point power level. Do I need the next stage? I mean, there's only like 3 or 4 chapters left, so I'm probably getting the next levels. So it was at 5-point. You need it at level 7. Okay. So that means where I need to go is in the old tower. Still can't save here, so I gotta go through the door. I need to be in the basement. Alright. Well, if I need to be in the basement, I need to save there anyways. So I will explore the basement on Wednesday. Actually, no, hold on. Let me explore these rooms again, because I can actually see now. Like the Marie Celeste, the desk hasn't been touched in some time, as though its user suddenly turned away and never returned. A half-written letter bespeaks silent, unfinished activity. A desk kept meticulously clean. Peter is surprised that it is not more chaotic for a frontline hospital. After all, isn't where the death certificates are written? What was an obscure reference? Ah! Finally, I actually get to use this again. I know what I need to do. I'll be summoned at this location. Alright, I forgot that kills him instantly. So I know what I need to do. Give me a moment. Give me one moment. I probably have to... Oh, I can't pick up the item as a trapper, though. Why did the cutscene play this time? So, coal from the steam boiler that powers the cathedral's generator. Small piles are all that's left, and with the almost endless war, resupply is a long way off. Alright. What do? Can't get the item. I don't know how to use the trapper. Oh! That, okay, yeah. Target it. Okay, that's why I did that. So, okay, so I have every rune except for one alignment, and I have all the circles of power. So we are definitely near the end of the game. Alright, so if you guys don't mind bearing with me real quick, I'm going to hit these. Yes, Han, what was it a reference to, though? Because I don't know what it's a reference to. Go back and make armor. I will have a look at it again once I deal with this. Arakath and Santak. This is what I need. Narakath and Red Gormar. Damage field. That's Benkarok and Red Gormar. Dispel Magic. Nethlek and Red Gormar. Shield. Benkarok and Santak. this is tier and air attack. Spell 10. Let's skip the spell. We're gonna get a new spell soon. Babe, I just made the tier 2 summon zombie because the tier 2 or the summon zombie is a tier 2 summon trapper.
Sweet Alex. Many centuries I've waited for you. You are mine. Don't disappoint me now. I've waited such a long time, Alex.
Never! I know what you are. I've seen what happened.
You can try to fight me, but in the end you shall succumb to my desires. My foolish child, you don't even know your own destiny.
Get away from me!
That was never Grandpa.
This can't be happening!
Let me just save real quick. Alright. Sorry for going overtime a little bit. So let me see. I want to see what that reference was again. At the Marie Celeste, the desk hasn't been touched in some time. Such user suddenly turned away and never returned. A half-written letter bespeaks silent, unfinished activity. So that would be the Marie Celeste. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. I don't know a Marie Celeste. I've never heard of it. I don't know if it's a place or a book or what. Alright, now I can bust this down. And then I will save. Listen to handle. So I had the right idea. It was an American ship that was found deserted and abandoned, adrift and deserted in the Atlantic Ocean. Interesting. Crew's belongings were found completely undisturbed. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, so that is truly it for tonight. I feel like we're finally coming to the end of the game, and hopefully Wednesday I'll be able to finish it. Whew. Yawn. One last yawn before I go. Might go a little overtime on Wednesday, just to make sure I can finish it. I don't know for sure, but let me find a raid target. Let me put the screen up, and I will send you guys over to someone else. And this time I want to make sure I actually have a raid message, because I know exactly what I need to say. Okay, I don't know how much longer she's going to be streaming for, but I know exactly who we're raiding. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. The person I was going to raid is literally about to end, so we are finding someone else. Let's see. Oh, we haven't raided Kisaka in a while. Let's do Kisaka. Okay, so once again, be back Wednesday with Eternal Darkness. Hopefully finishing the game then. Friday will be, what was it? Tunic. Assuming we actually finish Eternal Darkness on Wednesday. And I think I posted my schedule, so the rest of you can just check that. So let's show Kisaka some love. And, oh yeah, raid message. Whatever emotes you want to use. We'll just do... that. That'll be our raid message. Just again, any emotes you want to use, because I don't exactly have any. So, let's go show Kisaka some love, and I will be back Wednesday. See ya.